Lithuanian government denounced a violation of its airspace and closed its frontier with Belarus and Russia.
And place their troops on high alert.
The unknown object that was shot down during the exercise turned out to be a Russian drone. The official line is that it was shot down to prevent an air collision with our jets training nearby. But the Russians refused to go along with that story and maintained that it was flying on their side of the border.
But it was flying on the wrong side of the border, right?
Well, it was hit in the Lithuanian airspace, but ended up a few meters on the other side of the frontier. So, as you can imagine, they jumped on the occasion to create their own narrative. In any case, the Lithuanian government has closed their borders with Belarus and Kaliningrad until the end of the investigations. As a response, the Russians have placed all their troops at the border on high alert and sent a quote-unquote military convoy carrying humanitarian aid to Kaliningrad. They are approaching the town of Lazdiche as we speak.
And nobody thought about stopping them?
It's a tricky situation. The Lithuanians cannot block humanitarian convoys without breaking international treaties.
Humanitarian, my ass. We can't let that happen. The so-called humanitarian convoy is like spitting in our face. Williams, what are our units in the area?
A striker company from 2nd Cav is training nearby. If they move at once, they should be able to intercept the convoy before it reaches the city of Lazdiche.
This isn't much, but it'll have to do. Dispatch them immediately.
General, don't you see what's happening? The drone, the convoy, half the Russian army are on high alert on the other side of the frontier. This whole situation could very well be a false flag operation. If you rush into this convoy with blazing guns, this would certainly give them a justification for a strong military response.
They wouldn't dare. They're only testing our resolve. So we'll put ourselves in their way, make a show of force, and watch them go crawl back under their rock.
And what will you do if they don't stop?
The city of Lazdiche is a vital crossroad to reinforce Lithuania. If they take control of it, we have no way to defend Vilnius in case of invasion. We cannot take the risk to let that happen.
Sir, Striker Company responded. They are already inside of Lazdiche and are awaiting orders.
Thank you, Major. Let's go, Commander. We have a lot on...
The convoy has been spotted a few miles down this highway, sir.
No time to lose, then. This crossroad is the last position where we can stop them before they reach the city. Send your troops there immediately, Commander.
Moving out.
The convoy is approaching. We're tracking its position with a drone.
Hurry up! Capture the crossroad before they reach it.
Remember, this is officially a humanitarian convoy, and unless proven otherwise, it must be considered as such.
Roger.
Act with extreme caution here, General.
Yeah, of course. Commander, make sure our troops are instructed to hold their fire and engage only if fired upon.
Striker ready. Copy. Fire only when fired upon. Striker here. Go ahead. Personal carrier here.
We are holding the crossroad, General.
Combat.
They are approaching
Roger.
rapidly. Maybe they didn't see us. Shall we fire a warning shot?
Negative! Hold your fire and stay in the middle of the road. Show them we're here, and they'll back off.
Everyone, dismount! Striker, ready for action!
They stopped.
It looks like they're hesitating.
Striker, at your command, sir!
I guess they
Good
weren't
copy.
expecting
Next
us.
waypoint received.
Come on, now is the moment of truth. Either they go back, or they try to pass in
Armored
force.
transport reporting in. Striker awaiting orders.
Look, they're moving back.
Thank God we won't have a war on our hands today.
Copy.
Congratulations,
Relocating.
General. I have to admit, I didn't think it would be that easy.
No, wait. They turned left. What are they doing?
They're trying another approach to bypass us. Commander, redeploy your troops on these crossroads. Show them we're not here by accident.
Get in that vehicle.
Don't forget to call
Someone
reinforcements.
Roger.
We'll need
We're
all
on
the
your
help
mic.
we can get to cover all these crossing points.
Move out! Armored transport, ready. Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Already there. Striker ready for combat. Striker here. Combat vehicle at your command, sir.
They've stopped again.
Combat vehicle standing by.
First crossroad secured.
Striker awaiting orders. Order ready. Send coordinates. Someone call for a cab? Moving
Enemy
in
soldiers
now.
have... We got positive identification of weapons. I repeat, PID of weapons.
Hold your fire! This is a
Copy.
game of chicken.
Relocating.
Whoever shoots first
Roger.
takes the
Moving
blame. What happened?
Already
Why did your
there.
men open fire? Your instructions
Pedal
were
to the metal.
not to engage!
You're not the one on the ground assessing the situation, Miller. The commander certainly had his reasons. His first duty is to ensure the safety of his men.
Ready.
Their aim was clearly to push us into a corner, and you fell for it like a fool. You have no idea of the shitstorm you just stirred up!
Good copy. Next waypoint
Armed vehicles are
received.
detaching from the
Order
bulk of the
ready, sir.
convoy. They're moving up in our direction. Prepare for an assault.
Establish defensive positions in the buildings near the crossroads on our flank, Commander. And make sure our troops are resupplied.
Copy.
If one of these positions is overwhelmed, fall back on the main crossroad and hunker down there.
Striker
Williams,
ready.
drop a bomb on the road in front of them as a warning. We must show where our red line stands.
Second crossroad secured, sir.
I scrambled jets to provide fire support, but they won't be there before 30 minutes. Your orders are simple. Hold at all costs until they arrive.
Your men will never hold that long. Give me a minute. We have a pair of AC-130 gunships in the area. I will demand they be rerouted in your direction.
We? Who are you actually working with now, Miller?
Took a hit.
Just use the planes and don't ask questions. They will be there in about 10 minutes.
Striker taking fire. Striker standing by. Finger on the trigger. Your eyes and ears, sir. No ROE. Fire at will. Personal carrier ready. Target confirmed. We're engaging. Shoot anything on sight.
take control of the main crossroad.
Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Roger. Moving out.
Be advised, Commander. A second wave of vehicles has forced the border and is approaching on the highway. They are accompanied by self-propelled howitzers this time.
Static defenses will be hammered by their artillery, so use the mobility of the strikers to avoid their fire.
Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Recon team engaged in combat! Come on! Hold in that building! Striker here! We're combat ready! All trench monkeys, dismount! Reconnaissance, ready for action. Troop transport reporting in. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Armored transport, standing by. Troop transport, ready. Transport, engage in combat. Forward, go! Good copy. Next waypoint received. Already there. Personal carrier, under fire! What are you waiting for? Drive! Punch it, full speed! Roger, moving out.
Their artillery fires volley after volley without repositioning. Sadly, our mortars lack the range to provide counter battery without exposing themselves.
They're just asking to be beaten. Williams, contact the Lithuanian artillery battery that was training with the strikers. Those PCH-2000s will come in handy.
At once, sir.
The situation is getting dire here, Miller. When are those planes coming?
Almost there. Just hold on a few more minutes.
Combat! Transport, engage in combat! Fighting vehicle here! We're in combat! Move the fuck out! Full speed!
A handful of Lithuanian units have arrived, and will hold the outskirts of the town on our left. Fall back on the main crossroad and hunker down there to receive the main Russian assault.
Sir, the Lithuanian artillery responded. One of their platoons is already on its way. You can call it as reinforcement, Commander.
Artillery on the move! Moving! Roger, moving to next waypoint. Vehicle ding! Requesting maintenance! The fuck out of here! 10-4, we're moving. Mobile artillery standing by. Cargo truck ready. Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me. Striker here. We're combat ready. Vehicle status is red. Logi here. Send traffic.
crossroad. Eliminate them and retake it immediately.
Artillery ready to fire, sir. Engaging targets with direct fire.
Our position is overwhelmed. Retreat into the city outskirts and try to survive until the gunships arrive.
Artillery relocating. Ready to rain down death. Mobile artillery ready. Send mission. Artillery in combat. Requesting order. Artillery moving out. Striker here. Striker here. Roger. We're off your mic. Copy. Relocating. Pedal to the metal. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Artillery available, sir. Direct fire engagement. Popping smoke. Someone asked for a ride? They're shooting us in the back, but they ain't taking pictures on it. Let's get away. Recon vehicle. Send traffic. Over. Striker ready. Moving there now. Artillery
The
in
cavalry has
combat.
arrived, Commander. The gunships are here to support you. Move them over enemy positions and enjoy the show.
Striker here. We're engaged. Pass is out. AC gunship waiting target. No party without Hardy. Ready to rain down death. Smoke screen deployed. Direct fire on my mark. Departing. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Copy. Relocating. Heavy weapons here. Logistics ready.
The Russian troops seem to be falling back. Looks like they've had enough for today.
That was a close shave. The Striker Brigade is in poor shape and needs to be withdrawn. But they bought us precious time to organize our next move. Congratulations, Commander.
Striker
No time for congratulations. Reports indicate Russian penetrations on all the main axes leading to the 3 capital cities of the Baltic states. So there you have it, General. Your long-awaited war.